All right, everybody. So you can see down here I have my um, shingles, my separate pieces, and I've labeled them in red with our single line font. And I've also grouped all of them together, which my computer's having a little slow moment right now. So, um, that's kind of where we want to be at so we can just easily grab these objects and move them around and start nesting them. And in one of the initial videos, you see I've got my ribs all laid out, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to get rid of all of them except one because these are probably going to take up a lot of space. And what I can do is I can just start laying them out. And depending on the shape of your object, it might be easier to rotate them, move them around, and try to fit them in as many corners as you can. And this is called nesting. And just trying to use all of your material as best you can and just be efficient with all of that material you have at your disposal. And in the long run, that's going to save you money. If you were ever to go into production, let's say you've got, like if you had your own small business and you wanted to crank these out, then that is up to you. It's going to save you money is what my point is. Because the more product you can make on one sheet, the more you'll save money and the more money you'll make. And the more efficient you'll be in saving the planet, saving the environment, lots of reasons. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just going through and I'm nesting them. And I'm approaching this with the goal of maybe I can fit 2 of these full sections on half a sheet. And I can even, what I can do is help myself by drawing a line and telling me what is half a sheet. Oh, come on, really? My computer just seems to be super glitchy with this file right now, so, please bear with me as this computer is not the bestly equipped computer. Anyway, you can kind of get the goal here is I'm trying to fit everything, which I pretty easily can, and that way I can actually just copy this for the next section for to get 2 cuts out. And I'll need actually 10 of these. And I can get these fairly close because, if I've got a little room, that's okay. But the goal is to get them all on one half a sheet. And where is that curve? Okay, perfect. So we can bring that down, and there we go. So now, when I am cutting this out, I'm just going to copy and paste this and move this guy down. Oh, come on now. And there we go. And I've actually got some extra room here if I had anything else I wanted to cut out. If I really wanted to push to the limits, what I would do is maybe try to actually get a third out of here. Or, try to get 3 sections, which might be a good thing to try to do for a lab. But for right now, we'll keep it at this. We can get 2 sections per sheet. So that's one of our sheets. And then the ring cuts, that might have to be a separate sheet as well. Let's turn our material layer back on. And I think it's going to have to be 2 separate sheets. Now, in terms of production, if I were to try to produce as many as possible, I would definitely fill this space just with whatever. even if it's more extra shingles, there's a lot of opportunities to add things in here. So that is our main goal. And what I can do is I've got this on a separate layer, so I can actually hide it when I'm ready to cut, and I can turn my ribs and shingles layers on. And then that is the separate cut. And that is going to be our next video, is discussing setting up our properties so that we can engrave these little lines here and cut out our pieces. So the next video, I'll be at a different computer. So I will see you all soon.